My name is George Webster, and I'm here for Edition Convention. Very good. Yeah, I play William of Orange in this life. Love that question. Definitely not this guy. Too much energy. He's awake always. I'm gonna go for this guy. Early on, I'm gonna shoot my own shot. I don't necessarily sleep anywhere anytime, but I will close my eyes. And I think I read somewhere that even just like sitting there like this is great content, is enough to have some sort of impact on the rest of your body. So if you just some of that, you don't need to be like, oh, I need to lie down. No, just close your eyes. Just don't meditate, don't do anything fancy, just do it. And then there you go. It's a form of sleep. So me and this guy, definitely. Oh, that's a tricky one. I'm going to go with Evan. Evan's got a lot on. He's the most professional man you ever met. He does so many brilliant artistic things, from his music to even the music video that he made and cut out of things and directed. He's so busy. I feel like he would forget every now and then, forget the text, you know? Evan Williams. Oh, hilarious. That would be Alex, I'd imagine. Just again, because the man is one of the fastest minds on earth, I feel like it might just slip out in the middle of a sentence. But he'd also cover it up extremely well, because he's extremely vocally dexterous. There's a different word for that. Verbose? I don't know. Verbosity? Who knows? So he might let the surprise out, but you won't even know, because he's getting it back in with other words, because he's that smart and quick. Alexander Vlahos. Most likely to be late. Evan. I didn't have any scenes with Evan, but I do know from being his friend that he can just sometimes just be like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute, and then he's not there in a minute. Mainly because he's probably just trying to look as gorgeous as he is, and it takes a while to get looking that good. But you can't blame him, because it really does work for him. So yeah, F. I'm going to go with Ty. Ty's got a fantastic sense of humour. I feel like he's an old soul spirit god man, and has a kind of above view of life. Like, I kind of share some philosophies with this man, and we don't take anything that seriously. Like, we take it all super seriously, but when he takes things so seriously, they do become ridiculous, and sometimes that can happen. And I feel like if me and Ty had to have like a sad scene together, we'd find a way to make each other laugh in the middle of it, I figure. Yeah. My partner in crime would have to be this guy, the real George, to my other George. Not only my partner in crime, but just my partner in scenes. I did most of my work with George, and we just get on so well. Again, it's just kind of like kindred spirits. We've worked together before. He's a fantastic dude. If I was going to plan an actual crime, I think I'd plan it with George as well. Maybe a bank, maybe, I don't know, steal some drugs from a hospital or something a bit more sinister. We'd figure it out, but we'd do it calmly. We'd have it all worked out, spreadsheets and stuff, and then he'd be the tech advisor, like in the earpiece, and I'd be sneaking in. But it would work. Absolutely would work. I would travel with Maddie, a very worldly woman. She has worked all over the world. She has an amazing palate for good food and a good eye for really good food. And I think you need to travel with someone that loves their food and you're going to try different things. And Maddie's very much that way inclined. So I think if I was going to travel, she'd be the buddy. She'd be the one. Get in the backpack. Let's go. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Stuart. Stuart is a very measured, beautiful, sensitive man. Always a calm presence whenever I've been in his presence, and a stalwart strength that I think he portrays in all the characters that he plays. And I think that derives from the heart of the man. So I'm going to go with Stu. George Blagden. I think is a testament to how great the casting process was for this show, because George is incredibly lovely, polite, he's got no ego about him, he's got no idea that he could be anything close to the Sun King or a god on earth, and for him to be able to portray that as well as he does is a testament to how talented this man is, how amazing the casting was to see that. And I always think that's really interesting when you don't have the obvious choice, and George is not the obvious choice for that character, and he absolutely nailed it. So yeah, I think that's a testament to him as an actor, and I think he did marvellously well, something that was so different from him. I'm going to go with Alex. Alex is one of the funniest, loveliest chaps you'll ever meet. And as well as being incredibly sensitive and astute and professional, he can also be serious with you and then have a joke. He can be serious and have a joke. He could be sincere is the word I'm looking for. It's real sincerity, but perfectly balanced with a take the piss nature that I love from him. And so yeah, he's probably most likely to be cracking the jokes, I'd say. Ooh. It's got to be Evan. That wig, it took a while. And I mean, a lot of the outfits that he wore were incredibly intricate and took a while to get on and off. And again, like, without any makeup on, he's horribly disfigured. You know, you kind of just, we put him in the corner and switch off all the lights, and that's just kind of where we put him. But with makeup and costume and some good lighting, you can get something close to attractive. And that's what we have here, so yeah. He took the longest to get ready, but it was totally worth it. Ooh. I feel like I'm going to go with Ty. I think Ty would take it all in his stride. If we put him in a time machine and put him anywhere, I feel like he'd figure it out. As long as he had a good pair of boots on, he's got the facial hair to kind of fit into any period, and the spirit to be like, yeah, what's going on, Rome? That I feel like he would thrive in in any sanctuary, and we're very lucky to have him in ours. Up until recently, this man couldn't live without his phone. He was on it 10 hours a day, but has recently had some amazing breakthroughs in his life that he is no longer addicted to it. We're all addicted to it, let's be honest. But so technically it was him, but I'm then going to go, he's conquered it, he's conquered the problem. This guy, he tries all the time to get off his stupid phone. He even turned it black and white. Why is he saying he? It's me. I even turned it black and white on my Android phone to try and like deter me. It lasted about a month. But I will work on it. I will separate from the tiny dopamine releases every 3 seconds. Yeah, this idiot.